Happy Thanksgiving from Tishy and me. So glad to have you with me today. I hope your Thanksgiving has been wonderful. Mine has been super because basically I did get to talk to all my kids in the past 2 days, and I don't think anything beats that. And I still have not had my Thanksgiving dinner. I'm not going to have that for a couple more hours. Um, Mimi, my daughter, we're gonna do our little Thanksgiving dinner video on, well, yeah, Zoom. We're gonna talk on the internet and have our dinner together that way. But she was really not feeling well yesterday. I mean, she was feeling not well enough that she actually went and had a COVID test done. But today, she's doing a little better, and so she was off to a late start getting her dinner going. And mine, I'm at the point where I can just put it on hold for a little bit, and it's going to be great. It's like we talked the other day about, you know, things happen, people get off schedule. It's okay. So, how was your Thanksgiving? And have you managed to, did you manage to avoid any unpleasant conversations? If you did you have a magic way of handling it? Telling yourself to stay, just be at peace, or, whatever it takes. Um, so I think that's really something we all want to be looking at. I am so weary of fighting and arguing and I just don't want to. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of doing it. So I invite you to join me as I remember we are about love. We're not about hate. So I'm going to start out as we do with the National Day Calendar. I do encourage you to go to their page, nationaldaycalendar.org, because they've got some good stuff there. And I'm just hitting on the main ones for now because sometimes some days are so heavily so many days I just can't do it, can't do them justice. So today is, and I am all there, Turkey Free Thanksgiving Day. And I've been having turkey free Thanksgivings for like 45 years. So it can be done. A funny story. I may have told you this, in which case, forgive me. It's worth repeating. I went to spend Thanksgiving with my twins who live out in the Midwest one time, and I was spending actual Thanksgiving at Nick's, Frank's rather. And when I got there, he said, "So," I said, "So what's going to be for Thanksgiving dinner?" I was spending a few days, and he said, "Oh, we're going to have manicotti and blah 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 blah." And I said, "Really? Oh, okay." And he said, "Yeah." He said, "We can eat whatever will make it. We're together. That's what matters." Well, he thought that I would be offended if he made turkey because I've been vegetarian for so long. But the thing is, I was a vegetarian and still making turkey for my family for many years. It's just something about the tradition, and it's a part of it. And I mean, hey, it's not all about the turkey. I mean, there's stuffing, which isn't stuffing anymore because you don't stuff it in a bird because that's not healthy, which they discovered after many years of stuffing the turkeys. Uh, I stuffed my turkey all the time back in the day. I probably was still stuffing it when I stopped eating meat. I don't remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. If it was Thanksgiving, you stuffed the turkey. And the best part of the stuffing was the part you stuffed up above the breast cavity, and then it would get all crispy on the outside, and that was my favorite stuffing. That's what made me glad I was the mother, because I was in the kitchen and I got the part I wanted most. But that was ages ago. So it's turkey free Thanksgiving Day today. And so I'm turkey free. I'm going to be having veggie chicken nuggets because I could not. A tofurkey is ridiculously expensive for one person. So I'm going to have that, and my green bean casserole is going to wait to go in, and of course mashed potatoes, and yeah, I've got the whole thing. This morning, in fact, I stuffed some dates and I made molasses cookies, which is our my great great grandmother's recipe. I don't know how far back it goes, but I may share it with you one day this week. Who knows? And so let's look at the rest of the National Day calendar. I kind of went off on a toot. It is Thanksgiving Day, and I'm wearing this shirt, this the Thanksgiving Day turkey run. That's what I was wearing when I went to my son Frank's, and I kind of wear it every Thanksgiving, even if I only wear it in the morning when I'm getting ready, and then get dressed up to go out if I do that. But I like to wear the shirt. And sometimes if I just need to be thankful, I wear the shirt. So a little few interesting points about Thanksgiving. They believe that the first Thanksgiving occurred in 1621 in Plymouth, Massachusetts, where the Pilgrims had landed, and that they were getting together to give thanks for making it through their first winter, and that the natives were there to share the meal with them. Hey, if it were not for the Native Americans, I want to tell you something, they would not have made it through, because they were shown how to grow corn and how to be able to have the stuff that they need to eat. So, and then it was celebrated casually, unofficially, for 200 years. And then it was during the Civil War in, did I write that name? That 1863, that Abraham Lincoln declared it an official national holiday. Now that's something I want to think about today, because it was a time of great division and separation in our country. We're experiencing yet again division and separation. So far it hasn't, well, it's gotten pretty bad, but so far it hasn't gotten to that point. And I think we want to be so thankful for what we have that we don't get to that point again. It's about coming together and celebrating. And in the movie I talked about the other day, Pieces of April, where, she's trying to explain to some Asian people who hardly speak English, and she said it's a time when the people had some rough times and realized how much we need each other. And I think that's something to be thankful for. Did you write a gratitude list this morning with all the things you were grateful for? I mean, I did my basic, my 5 things I'm grateful for and why. I added a couple others, but if I added everything I feel grateful for, shoot, I'd be talking, I wouldn't have been able to do Thanksgiving, because I would have been giving thanks for all the blessings. So, I invite you to, if you haven't done your thankfulness yet, take some time to do that. What are you grateful for in your life, and why? Now, the next part of the National Day calendar is kind of not such a good thing. It is the National Day of Mourning. And this is a Native American observance of the indigenous people who were here when we came, and we took over, and we murdered them, and we took their land, and we put them on reservations. Buffalo Bill Cody, everybody, I went and I toured his place, his house, when we were traveling to Mount Rushmore, and you heard stories and stuff, and one of the things I read was about how he just he would have trains. So as soon as the trains went across the country, and people would pay him to ride the train across the plains and shoot and kill buffalo. Just shoot them and kill them and leave them there. That was the Native Americans' food source. Uh, so it is as we give thanks for our blessings, I think it's a good time to review if we're so grateful for them, how do we make sure that we come by what the good things in a healthy way, and whatever we can do, we can't go back, and redo everything, do it over, but what we can do is from this day always honor all people and honor where we came from, and honor, I remember they used to call Native Americans savages. Well, think on think on that for a while. But they may have appeared to be savages, and then we had to teach them how to be Christians. Now, I am a Christian, so don't get me wrong. I follow Jesus because his teachings align with everything I believe, which includes loving all people, and includes not killing people, and includes not taking people's stuff. So, but they took away their native religion. They took away their names and made them take English names. And, and when I was a kid, I always thought that the Indians were the bad guys and the cowboys were the good guys. And that was taught. It was expected. It was accepted by everyone until we got older and learned differently. Right now there's a big hoo ha about critical race theory. And people are fighting because they don't want that taught in their school, and they don't want this, and we're indoctrinating children and all this other stuff. Look, first of all, critical race theory is only taught in upper, like in college, and it is a course that they take. It's like a psychology course. And so nobody's indoctrinating anybody's kids, but we also have to admit our errors. You can't fix what you don't acknowledge. And so let's just get past this so we can stop having hatred. We remember what Martin Luther King said: hate can never drive out hate. Only love can drive out hate. So think about it. If you want to know more about the Native American Day of Mourning, National Day of Mourning, go to firstnations.org. They have that information for you. Okay, well, those are all of the national calendar things, and it was kind of a good bad one, And now we're going to move into our topic for today, which is lost in time. I can't tell you, it blows my mind how lost in time I have been the past few days, especially, and probably more than that, because when we get distracted by what's on our to-do list, what we have to do next, and I know I told you yesterday, slow down, but I want to underscore that today. I did something different yesterday, where I had gone to dinner the day before with my friend Laura, and when we came back, she took down my heavy boxes for me, which was the Christmas stuff. And I thought, well, I'll leave it there because I usually decorate the house on the weekend after Thanksgiving. But then I thought, the boxes are here. I'm, cleaning stuff and getting organized anyway. I think I'll decorate for Christmas. Well, especially that one move of decorating for Christmas. It kind of it like was the last straw thing that shifted me into this limbo of I was out of touch with time, and I kept thinking, oh my gosh, I got to get my Christmas packages sent out. Oh my gosh, I've got to, not that I even send that much out, a couple little things, but it was like all of a sudden my head said it was Christmas. Well, it's hard not to, because like for at least a month now, they've been showing Christmas movies on television. There's been the Christmas ads. I want to go back for a second now and revisit the uh, the supply channel thing. Everybody's concerned about the supply channel. Well, again, turkeys were 49 cents, someone just reported to me the other day, and the shelves, the only thing I had trouble getting was a particular kind of bread that I wanted. And it was a no big deal thing. They were probably sold out. I had everything else. I did Peapod and everything else on my order I got. So please, 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 please get the facts, okay? Get the facts. Don't just buy the fear. But you got to get the facts. All right. So I was so messed up. And then I heard this lady say, hang on a minute. She said, we have to stop and get still. Spirit is trying to talk to us. And then it dawned on me that we are, even though I'll be telling you the importance of slowing down, and I do I do slow down, and I do, the most important part of my day, the most important part of my day is my morning prayer time, because it slides me into the day in a good place. That no matter what I woke up with, as I do my prayer time, read a little scripture, read a little, the daily word has got a daily message that I look at, do my gratitude list, do my journaling, and that to me gets me set up. But I am also in the habit of having distraction going on around me as I go about my daily chores. I'll have the TV on. I'll be playing a book on tape. I'll be doing something that's producing noise. And here's the thing. When you want to really get still, you have to get rid of the noise. You have to just turn it off. Now, when you turn it off, at first it's like, oh my gosh, I can't take this. It's too quiet. It's too quiet. I can't take it. I feel like I'm going to miss out on something. I feel like, I'm out of touch. No, you don't have to leave it off all day, although my sister does. My sister does not. She just gets up in the morning and goes through her day, cleans, cooks, does whatever she does, never puts the TV on. Not the radio, nothing, no music, no nothing. She just goes through her day. And it works for her. I need a little bit more than that. But I don't need to be so immersed in sound and distraction and conversation that I don't get quiet enough, get still enough to hear Spirit talking to me. Turn off the computer. Turn off everything. Just sit and stare at a wall. Whatever. But that's, it just, I know I've been saying, we need to get quiet, we need to slow down, but it really, really hit me today when she said, Spirit's trying to talk to us, but we're not taking the time. We're not getting away from the distraction to listen. And if I think I took the time to just slow down and go back and enjoy Thanksgiving for what Thanksgiving is, I probably wouldn't have gotten into this sudden time warp, this what's going on, So as I was picking away stuff, and I know I mentioned it the other day, I picked up an old journal. The journal was 20 years old, and I read it. I was looking for something in it. I'd said something and I was looking for it. And I kind of leafed through and what do you call that? Skimmed. I skimmed the whole journal, and there was stuff like, I was going, oh yeah, oh my God, that happened. Oh yeah, I remember that. And the good, the bad, and the ugly. But you look back and you go, wow, all the stuff in my life. We're always busy looking to do something. What's next? How often do we turn around and look and see what we did already? I hope you do that. Or maybe you'll be off work tomorrow and you can take some time. Go back and look at your photo albums or something. Look at all the stuff you have done in your life. Not even big accomplishments. It's like today. The past 2 days I talked to all four of my kids. That was just heavenly. I couldn't ask for anything more. So, slow down and get still. I'm really going to be working on getting still between now and Christmas. And as we do build up on the holidays, there's places to go, things to do, people to see, shopping to do. Again, minimize it so that you can enjoy each piece better. When it's one little piece at a time, you can really enjoy it. You're not swamped, and you're just going to enjoy the whole thing more. Stop and get still. So I had to realize that I had to learn to be in the moment. Because in this moment, we may be sad for the past. We may be anticipating or anxious about the future. But we're living right here, right now. I am going to be off to finish working on my dinner right now. But I hope that you got the feeling and the importance of taking the time. Stop. Be still. And remember, we're here to learn and we're here to love. And I hope your Thanksgiving Day is wonderful, has been wonderful, continues to be wonderful. And I want you to know, it's very important that you know this. One of the things I am most thankful for is our connection here in cyberspace. I love it when you make comments or you just talk to me and tell me that you enjoyed the videos or that you got something out of it. And I thank you. And I bless you. And I hope that this beginning of the holiday season only gets better every day. Bye-bye.